Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Daron Schoenrock. And Coach, since we last talked, a 2-2 week, as we had talked about the Ole Miss game last week, but you came back the next night in a very crucial game against Murray State. You'd accomplished so much. You'd gotten the series win at UAB. You'd beaten Ole Miss the night before. You didn't want to battle and then have it all go to, and no disrespect to Murray State, but their RPI and their record this year, they had been kind of scrapping a little bit. You needed to come out and get that win, and that team was as focused as I've seen them all year.
Yeah, they were focused. You know, we faced a challenging left-hander that was a plus-minus, change-up, run out of bat. You know, not the hard thrower, not the and those are challenges. Mm-hmm. And I thought our guys handled it very well. We put some pretty competitive at-bats together and got a very good start on the mound from Dylan again. He threw some shutout innings to open the game up, which is critical. And then we unfolded and got some guys some work out of the bullpen, which was good.
Coach, you go over to the weekend, very big series with Southern Miss. We've talked about this since the new bats came around, how big the defense is now in college baseball. That a few years ago you could make 4 or 5 errors a ball game, you could overcome it. We saw how crucial it was. Unfortunately, a couple of errors in the top of the 8th inning on Friday night helped Southern Miss get that 4-run inning to go, and they ended up getting game 1. That really was the key in the series as far as going 1-2 or potentially going 2-1.
Yeah, you know, look at that and throwing the Pierce guy on Saturday like they were, who has just been phenomenal over 2 years, and you knew that Friday was very, very critical to get. And so the plays we didn't make came back and haunted us. We faced a very, very tough guy Saturday. He was very sharp. Eric was not. It was, you know, the one start in. I told our team we've had 30 weekend starts now, and we've had 1 in 30 that I didn't feel like our guy was real sharp. And you know, Alex has battled through some shorter stints on Sunday. Eric and Sam have been almost automatic 7 innings on Friday and Saturday. And Eric battled through, didn't have some of his stuff, kept us in there a little bit, and then the big inning hit us, and the big inning against their guy is very tough to overcome. So the Friday plays we didn't make were huge.
Got to be happy of Alex Gunn. You mentioned the Sunday guys, usually it doesn't matter if it's Alex or someone in the past or around college baseball. Sunday starters are usually built for 4 or 5 innings. So I know it was good to see Alex kind of stretch his start out.
Stretched out more than he has in the past, you know, and he did it when we had a relatively loaded pen. You know, we had Heath and Jonathan and John Reed, the guys we've been going to, rested. He's been very, very good. Jonathan has climbed back into who he was. So we've got 2 right-handers in that pen that we have a lot of confidence in now. But for Alex to go out and do that was very encouraging. You know, he's coming off of a little shorter outing the week before at UAB, and he had a little more gas in the tank maybe than the other 2 did, but that was much needed and pitched very well.
Ford Wilson, who rolled his ankle a couple of weeks ago in the UCF series on a bunt play, had to kind of rehab that, was kind of waiting to get back in the lineup, and it's always hard if you're a starter and you get an injury to work yourself back in the lineup, because Colton and Jake and Austin Hatfield and Bryce Speeder have been playing well. He got to get in the game in his first at-bat on the first pitch, able to tie that ball game, and you could kind of feel a weight lifted off the shoulder there.
Yeah, you know, that was probably an at-bat that I'm glad we had a junior. You know, we had gone to Ford with you know, what Ford brings is energy. He brings passion. He elevates the people around him. Doesn't have great offensive numbers. Can defend pretty well in the outfield. You know, it gives you an opportunity for your best defensive outfield when he and Austin Hatfield are in there with Jake Little. That's the most ground we can cover. Ford gave us a huge at-bat in a critical moment. And, you know, can he do that 3 or 4 times a game? Probably not. But in that moment, it was the right move. And that's what, you know, using your roster is all about. You still want more offensive numbers out of college outfielders. And you're not seeing many guys that are 200 hitters play every day in the outfield, unless they're coming in the second halves of games and defending. You still got to get offense out of those corner spots. Ford will bring some things to the table for this team that is very necessary, and that's elevating the guys around them, passion, challenging guys. So we have a number of options available to us down the stretch here now.
Of course, getting that Game 3 win was crucial. You're not going to win every series, and I know you wanted to win the home series, but I mean, you've been around long enough to know if you're going to contend and you're still in decent shape in 4th place, just a couple of games behind, can't afford to take that sweep. So getting that 1 win really can make a difference down at the end of the season.
Absolute big difference, Jeff. And you know, we've got some challenges ahead of us. Like I said, you know, Marshall always plays us here very tough. We have a hard time at East Carolina. Sometimes they're very good at home. then we got to go to Rice. So that was important not to get swept in that series and to stay above 500 in the league. And and we keep pushing now to where we're at the point to where total number of wins is big, and it's almost like between now and the end of when the dust settles before Selection Sunday, it doesn't really matter looking at our schedule who those wins are against. If we get to a magic number of what it's going to take, it could be 36, 37, who knows. The opportunities in front of us, and we have control over that.
You're challenged with about 15 games left. 10 of those will be on the road. You'll start this week at East Carolina, and East Carolina's starting to move up a little bit. They struggled during the season, but they're starting to play pretty well.
Playing well, and challenges on the road. We've been okay on the road. We haven't been a real contrast in my 9 years here. We've handled things on the road okay. We try to create the environment that is similar to at home. We get into a routine. We approach things the same way. And then I talk a lot about, the only people that you're going to have rooting for you probably are going to be in the dugout. And especially, as far away as East Carolina, we'll have very few there. They'll have several there. They draw, 2,800 to 3,500 every game. Big crowds, great environment. They're going to be on you from the first pitch, but a lot of guys elevate and rise above and love playing in that.
All right, well, Coach, best of luck this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jeff.
That is head coach Daron Schoenrock. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.